Have you ever noticed how a scandal, a public mistake, or someone's downfall spreads faster than good news? A celebrity messes up. A successful person loses everything. A rival fails an exam. And suddenly, millions are watching. But why? Why do people secretly enjoy seeing others fail? Let's break it down. One of the strongest reasons is social comparison. Humans constantly compare their lives to others. When we see someone doing better than us, we may feel insecure, behind in life, or less successful. But when we see someone fall, it temporarily boosts our self-esteem. Our brain whispers, "At least I'm not doing that bad." This feeling is known as schadenfreude, pleasure derived from another person's misfortune. It's not always about hatred. Sometimes it's simply about relief. Envy is a quiet emotion. Most people don't admit it, but when someone we envy fails, something changes. Their success no longer highlights our lack. Their fall feels like balance has been restored. Instead of thinking, "They're better than me," people think, "They're just like me." This creates emotional comfort. Not healthy, but very human. Your brain is wired for emotional stimulation. Negative events trigger stronger reactions than positive ones. That's why bad news spreads faster than good news. Failure stories contain shock, conflict, consequences, emotional tension. All things the brain finds highly stimulating. It's the same reason people slow down to look at car accidents. Not because they want tragedy, but because the brain craves intense emotion. When someone is rich, famous, or powerful, others often assume they don't deserve it, they had it too easy. So when that person fails, it feels like justice, even if no wrongdoing happened. Failure becomes a story of karma. It creates the illusion that life is fair. When people are struggling silently, seeing others struggle too makes them feel less alone. Someone else's failure becomes proof that life is hard. Success isn't guaranteed. Everyone suffers. This doesn't excuse enjoying failure, but it explains why it feels comforting. Psychologist Carl Jung believed every human has a shadow self, the hidden side of personality that contains selfish and dark thoughts. We don't like to admit. We feel jealous, we feel resentful, we feel competitive. So instead of facing these feelings, they come out as silent satisfaction when others fail. Not because people are evil, but because they're human. Watching someone fall creates an unconscious feeling of power. It tells the brain, "I'm safe. I'm still standing. I survived." Even though nothing actually changed, it's an illusion of control. But illusions feel real. Social media rewards outrage and drama. Posts about failure get more clicks, more shares, more comments. So people are constantly exposed to downfall stories. Over time, this trains the brain to associate failure with entertainment, not empathy. But here's the truth. Enjoying someone else's failure doesn't make your life better. It doesn't increase your skills. It doesn't fix your problems. It doesn't bring real happiness. It only distracts you from your own growth. Psychologist Abraham Maslow believed humans are wired to move toward self-actualization, becoming the best version of themselves. Growth happens through learning, creating, building, improving, not watching others collapse. If you ever catch yourself enjoying someone else's failure, pause, ask yourself, what pain inside me is this covering? Because healing that pain will always feel better than watching someone else fall.